All right, 3, 2, 1. Today, I'm going to be drop testing my personal iPhone 13 Pro with this case right here, the iPhone 13 Pro silicone case from Apple. This case retails for $49, and I'm freaking nervous, dude. As you guys know, I did a drop test of the clear case and the leather case as well. So this will be the last Apple iPhone case to do in the entire series. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I really don't think it's gonna do too much damage to my phone at all. If any, like the clear case video and the leather case video, there's absolutely no damage that occurred on my personal iPhone 13 Pro. Obviously the cases were pretty beat up because I drop tested them on cement, but my personal iPhone 13 Pro was perfectly fine. No damages, no scratches, no dents. So that's kind of all that matters with when you're getting a case, is that you're protecting your actual iPhone 13. So as you guys can see, I have the iPhone 13 Pro silicone case on my phone right now. I'm gonna be drop testing it. I know my garage is pretty messy, but we're here for the drop test. First drop test, we're gonna just do my waist. I'm about 5'6". I'm 5'6", okay? Waist height, we're gonna do the corner first, the bottom of the phone. So 3, 2, 1. Yikes, dude. Never. Okay. I've done this drop test so many times, but it's still nerve-wracking dropping my phone. As you guys can see, this is the only mark on the case right here currently, and that was waist height. So honestly, not really even that noticeable, to be completely honest. And we'll go ahead and check the back of the phone as well. So as you guys can see, it is perfectly fine. No cracks on the back or the front. And on that corner right there, it didn't affect the phone at all either. So let's go to the next drop. So as you guys can see, there was no damage on the phone or anything like that, which I kind of expected. Waist height with this case is really, really protective, honestly. Next, we're gonna do the back side down and see what happens. Waist height as well. 3, 2, 1. As you guys can see right here, there was absolutely no damage whatsoever, as well as all the corners. I mean, obviously that was the first drop, landed on the corner. But other than that, there's absolutely no damage on the case at all. Even on the plastic ring, even though it landed on the back, the plastic ring is not even damaged or scratched or anything, which is kind of crazy. I don't know how that's even possible, but case is working perfectly fine. Obviously the front screen is not cracked either. Let's go ahead and take a look at the back, and as well as the back, it is not cracked either, which I kind of expected. All right guys, so with that drop, obviously I kind of knew what pretty much anything waist height, you're not going to get your phone cracked with these cases, with all Apple cases. Next, I'm going to do head height. Like I said, I'm about 5'6". I'm a little scared for this one. Still think it's going to be 100% okay. Still going to do the same exact corner. 3, 2, 1. As you guys can see, the only damage on the case is right here on the corner where it landed, obviously. Just a little bit of indentation, but the phone still works perfectly fine. Obviously, the screen is not cracked at all. And then if we take the case off the phone, you guys can see the back is perfectly fine as well. These cases are so strong. I don't get it, dude. All right, that one was pretty scary, but I kind of thought nothing was going to happen because I've done this so many times with the Apple cases, so didn't really think anything was going to happen. Next drop, we're going to do 5'6" again. We're going to do back, down, and see what happens. 3, 2, 1. That one jumped. All right, so with this one, it had a pretty intense drop right there. That's like the furthest my phone has ever jumped from the ground, hitting the ground. But also, when I was looking at the phone, the camera was all white, which was kind of scary. But then I just restarted it, and it's perfectly fine. Nothing's damaged with it. So that's the only thing I was kind of worried about. But other than that, I mean, obviously, the screen is not damaged at all. There are some marks on the case. Obviously, that was a pretty high drop. So, or is that just dust? That might be just dust. That looks like it's just dust, dude. And the ring on the camera is perfectly fine too. Wow, dude. That thing smacked the ground so hard too. I don't understand that. Yeah, there's literally just dust from the ground. Just clean it up. Okay, there. It's like literally perfectly fine now. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and see the back of the phone. Like I said, this was a back drop. So, and as you guys can see, the back of the phone, totally fine. No cracks, no scratches. These cases are crazy, dude. All right, guys. I'm kind of scared to do this one because this is the first I've ever dropped this phone before. but I just want to see what would happen. So I'm gonna throw it not as high as I can, but high, and see what happens. All right, guys, this will be the longest or the furthest throw with the silicone case and my iPhone. I'm just gonna throw it and see what happens. I'm nervous about this one because it probably might crack. I don't know, we'll see. All right, 3, 2, 1. All right, guys, so we got some good news and we got some bad news. I'll go with the good news first. This case right here is unbelievably protective. This is literally the only case you need. I'm like doing a sponsor for Apple because this case is literally just so protective. It's insane, okay? So as you guys can see with that drop, that was probably like 10, 15 feet, something like that. And the case did get obliterated. It literally is just absolutely destroyed. But that was from 10 to 15 feet. Like that was the furthest I've dropped my phone ever. And guess what? My phone is not cracked in any way. It did get some damage on the corner where it got like busted on the case. Just a couple of minor like scratches, literally just not even noticeable, like at all. It did what it was supposed to do. It protected the iPhone from getting it from cracks. And that's all you can really ask a case to do in that situation, is protect your phone from cracking. Now, the bad news. So, I thought, hey, wow, my phone survived. It was completely fine. There's no cracks, no damage. Just, I mean, well, a little bit of damage on the corner. Not a big deal. Not really that noticeable. I'm not worried about it at all. A couple hours ago, I actually started to smell a kind of sweet kind of smell. And if you guys work with phones and batteries and stuff like that, that is the sign of battery leakage, I'm pretty sure. So whenever I smell it, it literally smells like the battery might have leaked, might have opened up or something like that. It doesn't get warm, which is a really, really good thing, because if it got warm, I should probably not even be using the phone right now just because it smells like a battery exploded inside of it. But it still works, it's not overheating, which is a really, really good thing. I actually got an appointment with Apple to see what would happen, like to see what happened, because obviously there's no damage on the phone on the outside. So I think the battery, just from that such a hard drop on the ground, might have damaged the battery in some kind of way. But I mean, the case did its job. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not cracked. The only thing is, it kind of smells a little weird. Okay, guys, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.